Hello, lab students. First off, welcome to this class. I apologize for not getting this video together sooner. I'm still kind of getting used to shooting videos on my Mac computer. So I still did leave a description in a welcome letter. But I do want to just take a moment and just briefly give you a walkthrough of the procedures for this class. So first off, I hope that you haven't felt so far like you're a deer staring in headlights. If you haven't done anything yet, you're not behind, you're not at a disadvantage. My hope is just to help demystify this class for you so that you feel good going into it. All right, so I'm on our Canvas page right now. I am currently sharing the screen right now. You should be able to see it, and you see me waving up here. I can make myself look a little bit bigger, I think, but there we go. Hello. But this is the Canvas homepage. Over here, what you actually see is a list of to-dos that are already up and already showing you what you need to do for this class, what's due, what isn't, when it's due, when it isn't. I just noticed that it looks like there is a discrepancy with one of the deadlines. I thought I'd fix that. I will fix that immediately after this. But let me just show you what is going on here. So this is our home page. So when you sign on to Canvas, you go to our class, this is the first page you will see. Over here, this left-hand menu includes navigation links that take you to different things, announcements, or if you want to check on your grade. Nothing there right now because I haven't graded anything. I haven't even gotten any, well, I've gotten some stuff, but I haven't graded it yet. I usually don't do that till after the due date. And then people who's in the class, pages. I don't have a lot of pages, but this is our home page. And on this homepage, I have a few different modules. This first module I have right here is the administrative items I have. I like to call it syllabi, forms, and other legal stuff. So right here is our syllabus. If you haven't had a chance to read it yet, please go ahead and read it. Then up here is a useful links page that'll take you to all kinds of different links that we're going to use in this class. But as far as the actual meat and potatoes of the work that we're going to do is concerned, this class is separated into 6 modules. And every 2 weeks, I will post a module. And the way that these modules work, with the exception of the first one, is the module will open at 12 a.m. on Saturday, and it'll close at 11:59 p.m. 2 weeks later that Friday night. The reason why I do it, that's a little bit different than a typical Monday to Sunday calendar, is because what I found is that weekends tend to be a wild card for me personally. And I noticed that when a lot of people wait till the weekend to do their work, and that's totally understandable, but if they do that and then they email me panicked at 10 o'clock at night, I can't guarantee I'm going to get back to them in time. So this is just a way to make sure that I can get back in time for you to help me, and you still have weekends that you can do it on. So that's how that works. Our first module is already up, and it's actually due a week from this Friday. So a week from this Friday is October 2nd. And it consists of 2, sometimes 3 main components. A set of module investigations, a discussion forum, and then every other module, a quiz. So these investigations, right here, if you click on this first one, every time you click on an investigation, you will actually see everything you need for that investigation being provided on this page. So this is the page for investigation 0. This is the orientation to the course. I have a few demonstration videos up here that show you just the ins and outs of what you're going to be doing in that investigation, how to solve a problem, how to tackle something. The investigation itself, the questions that you're answering, are found in the investigation lab manual, which is right here. You click on that, it will open up, and it just downloaded. It looks like it's opening up. I have it open up in another window, and all the questions that you need to answer are going to be on this lab manual. And in the lab manual, I do have figures. I also have descriptions I've written up. My goal is I also hope that I've described a lot of this as well in the lecture videos that I give. That can sort of demonstrate what you're doing in this exercise. And what you're basically doing is you're going to be doing a few different activities and then answering questions based on those activities. Most of the questions are multiple choice, and the reason why I do that is I want to be able to give you quick feedback. I will say something about that real quick. Now, where you will answer these questions is back on the investigation page. Down here, as you scroll down, there is a Google form where you will answer these on. So what you'll do is, let's say the answer to question 1 was B, you'll click B. You answer to question 2 is C, and so on and so forth. Now, once you're done and you're all the way down here, you will click submit. You will actually get an email provided to you confirming that your submission has been received. One thing, and this is something that I am just as frustrated as I know you will all be about, that I don't like about this system, is that when you make a submission, you do not get like a check mark or a submitted sign or anything like that in your Canvas gradebook. Trust me, I have tried 100 different ways to work that out. I do have a workaround for it though, so please listen to this. Here's how the workaround works. Once you have submitted this assignment, you will see a confirmation page. It'll say, thank you, your submission has been recorded. Take a screenshot of that, scroll up here to submit assignment, click on submit assignment, and just upload that screenshot. I do not even look at the image. The only reason why I want you to do this is so that Canvas will then say, okay, you submitted the assignment. That way it's not bugging you, and that way it helps you better keep track of your progress. I apologize for having you do that extra step. The reason why I do is that multiple choice, let me go back to previous, leave page. Oops, sorry about that. Multiple choice forms that are done through Canvas are always called quizzes. And what I found was that confused and frustrated students. So I didn't like this to get rid of that word quiz so that people wouldn't see it. And I found that really messed with people's minds. These are not quizzes. You do not have a set time. You can take as long as you want to do them. You can work with other people. The only thing you can't do is copy someone else's answers. And believe it or not, it's actually easier to spot that than you would think. The last thing I will mention really quickly is when you submit your assignment, you do not get an instant grade. I wish I could give you one. The reason why I don't is when I first taught this class, I used to do that where people could actually get a grade back, and they would be all, they could see what they got wrong, see what they got right. But then what people started doing was they would submit the assignment under a phony name, get the answers, and then submit it again. And I know that there are people who do that. I hate to say it, those people have ruined it for everybody. So in order to prevent that from happening, I can't provide feedback to you till after the deadline. But after the deadline, I will give you all the feedback you need in the world, but I just can't do it yet. So it's not to be a jerk, it's not to be mean, it's just to maintain the integrity of the assignment. Otherwise, an answer key floats around, everybody gets an A and learns nothing. And then I wouldn't be doing my job, and as soon as administration finds out about that, I'm out of a job, and I don't want to be homeless. So I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just trying to do my job. Okay, so that's that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, threats, anything like that, if there's something in this that I haven't answered yet, please don't hesitate to follow up with an email. I'm more than happy to help out. All right, so happy labbing. Last thing I'll mention really quickly, a very common thing that I hear from students is that this is a lot of work for a 1-unit class. I do want to mention that a unit of lab is different than a unit of lecture. A unit of lecture is 1 hour per week of class time and 2 hours per week outside of class. Here, a unit of lab is actually 3 hours a week of classwork. So units are done a little bit differently for labs than they are for lectures. If you find that you're spending way more than that much time, then that's definitely something that we should work on. So it may feel like it's a little bit much, but it's just because it's a lab class. Rather than doing a bunch of studying on your own and a bunch of homework, these activities are the class. All right, so that's everything. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and I'm happy to help. All right, have an awesome day, everybody.